First aid for a deeply wounded economy. The president promises a huge economic shock treatment. Money may go straight into your pocket. The U.S. is ready for raids in Afghanistan. Winning critical support from one key ally, some of the others are beginning to wobble. With American travelers already on edge, a deadly attack stops Greyhound buses. And Eye on America. This is the front line for defense against bioterror. An exclusive report on whether it can work.
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather reporting from CBS News headquarters in New York.
Good evening. As the United States is poised for a military response to the attack on America, President Bush is tending to the wounds the terrorists inflicted on the economy. Already teetering on recession before September 11th, a recession now appears inevitable if indeed it is not already underway. So today the president came here to New York, to Wall Street, to try to reassure businesses and consumers alike, proposing a multi-billion-dollar package to steady the economy and eventually get it growing again. If the president has his way, it could mean more tax cuts. CBS News Chief White House correspondent John Roberts begins our coverage.
President Bush landed in the financial capital of America today with a promise of cold, hard cash for an economy his own advisors admit is now likely in recession.
We ought to have 60 to 75 billion more dollars of stimulus to encourage consumer confidence, to enhance business investment, as well as to take care of displaced workers.
The White House is working with Capitol Hill on just what form that stimulus would take. CBS News has learned likely measures include new tax rebates for all wage earners, a cut in corporate taxes, and new measures to encourage company spending. For displaced airline workers, an additional 13 weeks of unemployment payments, extension of health coverage, and job retraining. Including tax rebates already sent out, the total cost of a stimulus package could top $115 billion. Lawmakers are prepared to borrow money to kickstart the economy, but caution the strategy is not without a risk to long-term interest rates.
This is deficit spending once again, and it's very disconcerting to many of us. But I don't know that there's an alternative.
The president today stressed that any stimulus package should be short-term, front-loaded for maximum impact. The impact on Wall Street was immediate. The Dow made a U-turn from negative territory to finish the day with a triple-digit gain. The president's chief economic advisor today predicted a similar rebound for the economy early next year.
The wild card really is confidence for businesses and households, and I think that's why the president has tried to move forward on a confidence-building package.
There's already disagreement over the size of that package. Democrats want it limited to $50 billion, but they're in a mood to compromise, saying no one wants to disturb the remarkable spirit of bipartisanship on Capitol Hill. Dan?
John Roberts.